Hey y'all, welcome back to the channel. If you are new around these parts, welcome. And if you are a returning Investy Bestie Squad member, thank you so much for coming back. You guys know I always appreciate you being here with me today. Go on and subscribe to the channel, like the video, and join us. So today's video is going to be our January passive income report. I love passive income. Why do you love passive income, Shalise? I'm glad you asked. I love passive income because it takes little to no effort to earn. Literally, it's making money in your sleep. I love it. I love it. I love it. And I wanted to tell you that you can turn your side hustles, which is active income. So that's income that takes you a lot of effort, a lot of your waking hours to earn, and you can translate that into passive income. Okay. So I wanted to give you some easy side hustle ideas. Remember guys, you can do a lot of things. I know sometimes, and people have been talking about this with me as well, that they feel like they're not creative. And you know, sometimes we can be really, really hard on ourselves. We are our worst critic. And look, your sis is right here raising her hand because I am definitely in that group. But I can tell you guys, you would be surprised at the customer base that would love the things that you come up with. Okay, you don't want to underestimate your potential. And just again guys, the internet has billions of people on it. YouTube has billions of people. Etsy has millions and millions and millions of people. So you may see, 10 or 20 people with cash envelopes, for example, and you want to make cash envelopes too, and you feel like, oh my goodness, it's 20 people. 20 people is a lot. There are hundreds of millions of people that are using Etsy. There are billions of people on YouTube. So there is more than enough room at the table for you. But again, my biggest tip, if you want to get started with any side hustle, especially if you want to sell things online or make things to sell, be you, okay? Be yourself. Do not blindly, just blatantly copy someone else. There is a group out there that will support you. So if you think, no one will appreciate my wackiness or my silliness or whatever, I'm telling you, there is, okay? Remember, there's billions and billions of people on YouTube, okay guys? And you also want to remember, before you start any of your side hustles, to really think about it. What can you offer that's of value? You want to make sure that you offer quality over quantity. So quality is very important, because if you want people to leave reviews, if you want people to pass the word about your products, you want to make sure that you actually take the time and you pour yourself into whatever you make or services that you offer, things of life, because it comes across on screen, whether, it's real, whether it's phony, whether it's not, all the way there. And so again, you want to just think about some of these things before you start your side hustles. But after you do all of that, start. And so those are some things that you just want to keep in mind. But what are some easy side hustles that you can start with? The simplest thing that you can do is start a YouTube channel. I mean, you literally can get your phone, which you are watching me filming on a phone right now. I actually did a workspace collab with Chrissy, shout out to her, over at the Mom Life. And in that video, I showed you that I filmed with a TV tray, which you are watching me on right now, a light that I bought from Amazon that was like $20, my phone, and I have my laptop and a notebook for notes. That's it. I have no fancy setup. So you can start. Use with what you have right now and just turn on, press record, and just talk. Next thing you can do, and this is really popular with a lot of people, is rideshare. So your Ubers, your Lyfts, if you have some downtime, if you're home and that thought crossed your mind like, I'm bored, own it and pull up that app and pick somebody up. Go drive around for a few hours and make yourself some extra money. The same with delivering groceries or food. Every time I go to Chick-fil-A, which is my favorite restaurant, by the way, there is always so many of the Uber Eats types of people there, the DoorDash people, they're always there. People are always using that service. And like I said, if you're sitting home, you're bored, you have some downtime, especially in the evening being really like active on those apps. Turn on the app and go for a couple of hours, do some deliveries and get yourself some extra money. That way you can go ahead and create passive income, which I will tell you more about in this video. I also mentioned that you can sell items. Okay, so there's people who sell things on eBay. There's people that sell things on Etsy, Mercari. Go through your closets. You can turn that into a side hustle. Go through your closets, anything that you're not wearing. Maybe you can go to a Goodwill store. You find an old piece of furniture. You can actually jazz it up, make it really nice. You can donate it, or you can sell it. There are lots of YouTube channels that actually do things like that. You can also write a book, an ebook. Are you really good at telling stories? Are you really good at explaining certain things, certain topics? Maybe your own life story. A lot of people will resonate with our upbringing, with our past, how you overcame. Write an ebook. It's super, super simple. Bring up Microsoft Word, for example, and just start writing out on the page. You could also get a digital editor, which is super cheap, and they'll be able to edit your work for you, and that way you can get it posted on Amazon and create that passive income. So those are some easy side hustle that you can actually start today that really won't take you any money to start. That way you can build up those additional streams of income. How can you turn that passive, Shalise? I'm glad that you asked. Every income, every paycheck, every YouTube monies that you get, put 5 to 10% of it aside for your current self. That means save some, and I want you to invest a piece of it for your future self. Okay, this is how you turn it into passive income. So every time I pay myself from my business, I invest the money. So I save literally like maybe $100, and the rest of it goes into the market, into a dividend paying company or a dividend paying fund, and they are paying me a share of their profits month over month, sometimes quarter over quarter sometimes, and I get it reinvested back into the account, and my position just keep growing and growing and growing. You may be asking why I only save $100. Because I don't have a lot of overhead. A lot of my products are digital, and a lot of the coaching, I'm just talking. I'm just talking. So I am my brand. I am my product. And speaking of new products, I'm going to introduce to you guys a new product that I just launched, and I'm going to tell you about it in this clip. And then when the clip is finished, I'm going to bring you right here, and we're going to finish the rest of the video. So see you soon. All right, guys, let's take a look at the new investing workbook. So I did create this in digital form. You can print it out. You can put it in your planners. You can use it in a PDF on your tablets. But I didn't want to go the physical route because, as you know, with investing, it is 100% a digital process, okay? And I'm trying to get you to be comfortable with that. So I have this easy investing workbook. It's a beginner's guide to investing. Like, this is so easy for beginner investors. I try to make it very easy and clear so that when you are investing for the first time, you can keep track of your progress. This was created by your Investy Bestie, and my tagline here is building wealth one share at a time. Okay, guys? So you want to make sure you just start slow and just be consistent. I have a note here from your Investy Bestie, just some encouraging words for you as you embark on this new journey, and I'll leave you so that you can read the rest of this on your own. But yes, just some heartfelt words and thanks for, supporting my small business. Then next page is the year at a glance. This is very important. I want you to go through the entire year and circle your paydays, because when you get paid, you should be paying yourself first. Investing is a form of paying yourself first. Pay your current self and pay your future self. Let's turn next page. Here is some encouraging resources in terms of what you need to keep in mind before you start to invest. So I have before you invest, start here. Just some reasons you should invest, beginner investing tips, and if you're low on funds, where to find money to invest. You would be surprised at the amount of money you have at your disposal when you really, budget your money and track where every dollar is going. I also have wall of achievements here because it's going to get hard. It's going to get challenging on this journey, but this is for when you feel tired, weary, less than, or ready to quit. You're going to write from the past 3 years, things that you achieved financially, whether that was getting 1 month ahead, saving an emergency fund, paying off a credit card, because this is going to encourage you while you invest, okay? And over here, you're going to write some of the hurdles that you had to overcome in your life. This could be personal or financial, just to let you know that you are more than a conqueror. You can do this. And at the bottom, just who is your inspiration and where do you find inspiration? Everything to keep you going on this journey. Let's turn the page. Okay, so here we have an investment quick reference guide. You'll see a close-up of it on the screen. Just some beginner investing terms and definitions. I really put all easy beginner investing terms that you should know. There's a whole bunch of them, but again, we're taking small baby steps, and I just want to introduce you to what you need to know as you begin your investing journey. Moving on, we have the net worth worksheet. So this is something I already have on my site, but it's always good to know your net worth when you are beginning to invest. So yes, I have this. Then I have my investing vision board. This is something new that I created, something that you can write down to help you have your whys and your affirmations and finding, what your focus is going to be when you're investing: growth stocks or funds, value stocks or funds, dividend stocks or funds, blue chip stocks. And I do explain these on that investing terminology page. Okay, so I got you guys. Okay, I got you guys. Next is your investing accounts. It's always good to keep track of where your money is and how much money is in those accounts. And I have it really easy here: tax deferred, tax free, and taxable accounts. I also explain these terms in that terminology page that you saw a couple pages back. See, I got y'all. This is another investing challenge if you're ready to invest, but slowly. I have this inside the Wealth Builder bundle that I have up on the site, but this is also great because you can invest at your own pace. There are 131 spaces. You can tally up how much you want to invest total and then divide these spaces by 131 to get your amount for each slot. You just color it in, and when you're done, you can go ahead and invest, but it has no deadline, guys. No deadline and no finish date. Okay, so you don't have to rush to do this. Next is invest through your spending. I always say, be an owner and a consumer, guys. Don't I say that all the time? Well, every dollar you invest buys back 1 minute of your time. That's a tagline I came up with. Why? Because you can be an owner and a consumer. So that means track your expenses for the week or for the month. Every time you go through a McDonald's, a Starbucks, a Dunkin' Donuts, those are all companies traded on the stock market. I want you to invest at least $1 minimum in those companies, and you can invest passively through your spending. Okay, so that's why I love this as well. I have a portfolio tracker in here, something very simple. Write the account type. So 401k, how much is in your 401k, how much you contributed, and do you have stocks? Do you have stocks and funds? Did you have stock, funds, and bonds? Things like that. Moving on. I have this a lot. I use this on my channel. So I have this in, as you can see, 1 month, 2 months, 3 months. So I have 3 months. Then I have your first quarter check-in. So I love to do this by quarters for beginner investors. So if you don't want to have to do like a portfolio check-in, let me show you, every month, because I do portfolio check-ins every month. But when you are a beginner, it can be overwhelming. So just do it by quarter. So have your investing plan for the month here. And I know January has passed, but you can still go back and fill it in. So January, February, March. Then I want you to do a portfolio check-in. I want you to go through all your accounts and I want you to check in what they were. Okay, you can fill this in as you complete January, as you complete February, as you complete March, because it's really important to know what your money is doing. And I have some questions down here for you to ask yourself. Do you want to sell some of your positions? Why? Things of the like. Super, super simple, guys. And it's the same thing here. So April, May, June, second portfolio quarter update. Then we have, July, August, September, third quarter portfolio update, October, November, and December, and your fourth quarter update for the year. This is also going to help you track your investments as well. I have a stock share builder. I do have this up on the site, but I decreased the share size. So on here, I have half a share, 1 share, 2 shares, 5 shares, 7 shares, 9 shares, and 10 shares, just to keep it super simple for beginner investors. I don't want you to be overwhelmed. Then I have your stock and fund watch list. I want you to keep a log of all the companies and funds that you come across that you want to do more research in, that you may want to invest your money into. Okay, so keep a log: stock, ticker, sector, current price, does it pay a dividend, the ideal price you want to get in, and the ideal goal amount of shares you want to get in as well. Then once you have some stocks here, I want you to start researching. But you may ask, Shalise, I don't know what questions to ask. I got you. Okay, so I have some simple questions you should ask yourself. Okay, so I have 3 columns here, but the great thing is that you own the PDF when you purchase it, so you can print this page out 2, 3, 4, 5, 10 times and just write. For example, here the stock is Apple. Okay, what is the current price of Apple? Probably $170. What sector is it in? Technology, and go on like that. And you have 3 slots to do a stock and a fund if you like. Moving on, that's just to help you to research. Then I have an investing journal. Write your thoughts on how you felt each quarter as a beginner investor. So it's just some space for you to put some information down. Track your wins. This is very important. Celebrate your big wins and your small wins. Write 2 wins each month in terms of your investing. Okay, if you feel unmotivated, you're ready to quit, you have your wins there to help you, to show you, you are making progress. And then we have investing yearly review. So congrats for making it through 1 year. Your future self will thank you. And trust me, with inflation, yes, your future self will thank you. I have like your top 5 investing accomplishments. What did you do well? What did you need to improve? Biggest lessons learned, things of the like. And then I have an investing resources guide for beginners. I have some of my favorite investing books for beginners, some of my favorite investing podcasts, and investing inspirational social media. And of course, I have my channel. You know, your Investy Bestie is here for y'all. Investing sites for research. This is very important. And investing apps for beginners, all that I have used. And then the last page in the thing. And then of course, my stickers. So yes, guys, that is the workbook that I am offering on my site. I hope that you guys will love it and enjoy it. So yes, guys, this is my investing workbook. And one more thing, guys, this is pretty much undated outside of the year at a glance. So the great thing about this is that you can use this over and over and over again. It's not a one and done, because remember, with investing, this workbook is active. Why? Because your investing journey is something you have to actively do every week, whether it's every other week, whether it's once a month, every quarter, it has to be active. This is a working workbook. Okay. And if you go ahead and follow the layout that I gave you, you will accomplish all of your investing goals. So I hope that you guys enjoyed this, and I'm going to head right back to the video. So I'm going to turn my camera around, bring you to the spreadsheet so that I can show you some of our side hustles and some of the income that we received for the month of January, our passive income, and I hope that you guys enjoy it, okay? So don't forget to subscribe to the channel, like the video, and until then, let's head on over to the spreadsheet. See you there. All right, guys. So we are here in our passive income tracker. So we're starting brand new for the month of January. So I'm going to go ahead and zoom in because it can get a little tricky to see when it's this small. So let me zoom in. All right. So this is nice and big. So I'm hoping it's showing up on your computer screen or on your cell phone or tablets nice and clear. So we're in the month of January, like I just mentioned, and I'm going to go through some of our passive income sources. Like I mentioned at the beginning of this video, some of these started as side hustles, and we were able to turn these into passive income. So like with the rental, we use a lot of active income, like the 9 to 5, things like that, and turned that into passive by investing any bonus, any cash refund or tax refund, any extra monies into an asset. So literally, guys, put your money into assets. That is how you can get passive income. So the first rental is $1,800 a month. That's what we get in rent. Second is $1,645. Dividends for the month, $99.90. Now, I only count 4 accounts. That's Robinhood, M1, Webull, Interactive Brokers, and $99.90, like literally right under $100. But again, guys, this is the epitome of passive income. We literally did nothing to get this. We do expect a greater month next month in February, and we already received some dividends for the month of March, which is like really insane. But again, it's always great to see our money working for us. Next is Side Hustle 1. This is my website, which is mt1finance.com. That's where I do a lot. I have a lot of my products. That's where I do my coaching, or where you can book with me at. That's where I have like all of my products and services. So from my website, I made $528, which was less than December, but January traditionally always has been like a lower payout month. I think because the holidays are over, people are just trying to reset with their finances. And so, yeah, this is what we made from our website, which is not still too shabby. From YouTube, I have YouTube here officially. Now, it is not the 20th. I think the payout is the 20th, but I want to officially put this here. And of course, I will make a video when we do get that first YouTube check and really break down some things that I want to do with it as well. Moving on to Side Hustle 3. So this all was birthed from, again, Mommy Trader channel. Those are just other ways people really go beyond and just support your sis. And I really, honestly, guys, I do appreciate it. I mean, I really try to come on here often, be open, be transparent, be myself, take you guys inside of our real numbers to show you what is possible, what can be done. And again, guys, I'm thankful for everything that you guys do for your Investy Bestie. So Side Hustle 3 with the Patreon and Buy Me a Coffee. So the Buy Me a Coffee, I got 2 Buy Me a Coffee. So thank you so much for that. And the Patreon was $81.34. So that's after, Patreon takes out fees and things like that, like YouTube and other outlets. And so, yes, that's what I walked away with, $91.34 from those 2. Links are in the description box if you care to sign up for Patreon or if you wanted to support the channel. Thank you so much. Referrals from like the investing apps, Fetch, Coinbase, $925.94. I think with M1, we got like 16 referrals. With Robinhood, I think it was 3. Coinbase, it was a couple of referrals. So guys, thank you so much. I mean, a lot of you will find my crypto videos. A lot of you come to the channel because you find videos on NFTs or investing, and you really pour back into me by using my referral links. Thank you, thank you, thank you so much for investing in your Investy Bestie. I do appreciate it. Next is cash back, $195. Interest for our emergency fund, $8.15. We don't get a whole lot in a high yield savings account, but you know, every little bit adds up. Surveys, I didn't do any surveys this month. Rakuten, $28.96. And then other, we did receive like a late Christmas gift. And sometimes I don't know how to classify that in my spreadsheet. So I just put it under other as like passive income. And that was $325. No, we do not know what we're going to do with it yet. So I'm just going to put it there. So the total for the month of January in terms of passive income, this is all income that's outside of the 9 to 5, is $5,647.29. So a really great month for our passive income. Remember, the average millionaire have 7 streams of income. So it's really great to see our, income growing so that we can achieve our early retirement number, which is $3 million, and retire at age 42. Okay, so let me zoom out so I can show you the rest of this. All right, guys, we are zoomed out a little bit so that you can still see, but that you also can see more of the spreadsheet. So I have my graph down here. So we are in the first month. So we have $5,647.29. And as the year progresses, you'll see the more of the bars here and hopefully the trend going up. Next here is our dividends, just a simple chart that I was tracking last year as well. So for the month of January, I have it here, $99.90. And then I will fill these in as we go through the year. Again, I'm only tracking 4 accounts, but down here among all of our accounts is $10,000. But I will keep you guys updated when we get quarterly payouts and yearly payouts, things like that. Also, guys, in February, you will see a higher number because we do have Realty Income, which is a monthly paying dividend company. We have that in our Roth IRA. We have like 100 shares over in Interactive Brokers that we bought. We missed the cutoff date, but we will get that in February. We also have a monthly paying dividends in our Robinhood as well. So there's a lot going on. If you want to know more about dividends, join our dividend group over on the Patreon. Moving my face over. So again, this little chart here. So our 2022 passive income goal is $75,000. Again, and this is a little chart to help me stay focused on our overall goal. Our current passive income was so far at $5,647.29. That means our current percentage towards that $75,000 goal is 7.53%. And the amount remaining to get to our $75,000 goal is $69,352.71. So that is our passive income for the month of January. I hope that you guys enjoyed this video. Let me know down below, what side hustles do you have? What passive income streams do you have? Let me know down below. I love talking with you guys. Again, thank you guys so much for watching the channel. All of my referral links are down in the description box below. You either get free stock, free points. It doesn't cost you anything, and it's a great way to support the channel. Don't forget to follow me over on Instagram. Information is down below. And until next time, I'll see you on the next one, okay? Have a good one. Bye-bye.